Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 3 Part 64. In the previous video we finally made it to the top of Stargazer Tower after a bit of a interference from some Magic Knight fight that is a lot of fun. Then we faced off against Campanella and McBurn and we defeated them, but it seems like McBurn wants to fight for real now.
Don't worry, I won't burn the big guy back there.
Fine. Guess there's no stopping
Now, the
you.
one issue here with the second fight is that we built our accessories around Campanella, who is just a bigger threat in that fight. So we have all this anti-delay shit that doesn't do anything now.
He's coming.
I know.
I remember this intense power.
Machias, I forgot you were here.
The blazing demon. So this is the power the Viscount faced.
Celine, help me! Right. We'll seal those black flames away somehow!
Can they do that?
Been waiting for this for over a year. Make me turn up the heat! Just as much as the Radiant Blade Master did!
Don't just S-trap you on the
wild
first turn,
together.
please. Okay, you can now temporarily use the craft spirit unification for 30%. Okay, so it's not a... So you could
go.
lose it. Now, we're not going to. He's still weak to non-elemental, and he can still be statted down. Are you stronger? I mean, I'm not, yeah, you know, yeah, being weak to sat down is,
A little lukewarm, but whatever.
Yes!
So Reen is getting destroyed. So here's what you do. You queue up the effect, because Reen will buff, ult, die, res.
Let's go!
Ha!
Hell, he might impede. It doubles sped down. Oh, from speed breaker. So he's already at negative max speed.
Hold on!
Thanks!
Auto Thalos is stupid.
Thanks!
It
Leave it
activates
to me.
so often. Now remember, we don't want to be in a line. Honestly, I feel like you hollow sphering yourself is kind of good.
I'm going! Huh?
Probably should have Thalos.
Yeah! Thank you!
I mean, he's still fast
to do
as
something.
fuck.
Huh? My turn.
Granted, we're also not buffed. Once we buff ourselves,
Let's go! Yeah!
then
Thank you.
things should feel a bit more even here. You don't
Yes.
want to hit Reen. Hitting Reen is a mistake. I'm just going to give you that warning right now.
It's my turn!
Like, that's a rookie-ass mistake to be making.
Arcus, activate!
I like how we're making Reen like a suicide bomber. He just keeps, like, dying, buffing himself, ulting, dying. Defense down. That's
Yeah!
very lucky.
My blood's boiling!
Okay,
Leave it to
already.
me.
There's no way we can break you. Our squad is not very good at breaking.
Arcus activate! Yeah!
Thanks!
Thank you. Now it's my turn.
We'll wait for the iron. I think we want to. I'm kind of thinking about this more for the defense buff than anything.
It's my turn!
I mean, he might just S-craft us immediately. Which honestly, I'm fine with dying. Don't take that out of context, but like... I mean, if he S-crafts us and instantly kills us, okay. That's just more information for next time. I don't really... I wish I had Fortuna on Emma. 'Cause I feel like she doesn't do very much here. Since she has no non-elemental stuff. Can you be frozen? No. You can only be muted. Poisoned? Poison? We have no real source of poison, but...
Arcus, activate!
What are you doing? Okay, so he does instantly
Time to
ult.
turn up the heat!
I mean, that's good to know. I mean, unless it's magic based, we're dead.
A scorcher!
But we can... I think we're just gonna have to accept that, like...
Incandescent Hellfire!
We're gonna have to use Emma ult. Because we have no real way to survive through this that isn't unbelievably annoying.
Sorry! Why, everyone?
Leave it to me!
Okay, so
Leave
wait.
it to me!
Now you gotta deal with the monster. Are you really prepared? Oh, okay, I've got 126,000 HP. You know what? He's got a shotgun. They call him strange to range because he put the 12 gauge to your brain.
Break through!
And watch the shit splatter.
Burn!
Alright. You tried it, Machias.
How can this be?
So, I mean, really, we just Emma ult. And then that's not an issue.
Let's go wild
Right.
together!
Which, I mean, I kind of hate because it does kind of,
My turn.
like, just nullify the mechanic. But, like, I don't know what else to do. Right? With no Ebon Crest. It's not magic based, so this wouldn't do anything. The only other way to survive through that is, well, A, Adamantine Shield, which we don't have and I won't use. Now you may be thinking, is there really that much of a difference between using Emma ult and Adamantine Shield? No, not really. If anything, Adamantine Shield is maybe less OP, but... I've got principles. They don't have to make sense, though.
Let's
I don't
go.
know. Kill him.
Little lukewarm, but
You
whatever.
It's my turn!
I feel like Spring Unification's not that good here. Like, I feel like just being able to S-craft and lower his speed is probably better. I don't really care if you die, Rain. You could do this, then Crimson Slash, then... I don't know.
Crimson Slash! Now!
It's mine. Yeah. I'm going.
Come on, Breath. We could also just attack... Well, no, Oliver doesn't have CP. I was like, we could just use Oliver's heal.
Now it's my turn.
There! Thank you.
Burn!
It's my turn. Arcus, activate!
Yes.
I mean, I think Crescent Mirror is still kind of good just for the defense buff.
Arcus, activate!
Yeah!
Thank
Little
you.
lukewarm, but whatever.
I'll restore you.
Thank you.
Yes!
But yeah, if I was doing this or coming up with this fight again, or like, I would give Emma Fortuna. Or if I was setting up my party again for this. I mean, you can freely lower defense, which is nice.
Arcus, activate! Yes. Arcus, activate!
Take this!
Ha!
I'm up! Now!
It's mine!
Little lukewarm, but whatever.
Don't hold back!
There!
Goodbye, Reed. Actually, no, not goodbye. Because you know what? I believe in Mithelos.
Sorry, everyone.
My turn.
Okay, Lisa.
Let's go.
Thanks! Not in my watch!
You fool. You activated my trap
Yes.
card. It's known as please hit Reen in the face. Reen wants to get hit in the face. I mean, shoot, you're only gonna kill a man.
Yes! Yeah!
Thanks!
Hit him.
Little lukewarm, but whatever.
Now, I
Leave it
prefer
to
if
me.
you would like hit him in a way that he didn't instantly die. I think Iron Will would let you live. It probably would, right?
Form up! Iron Will
My
formation!
turn.
Maybe?
Arcus, activate!
It's my turn! Crimson Slash! It's down!
It's mine! Yeah!
Okay, you did lower speed again.
It's my turn!
I mean, I guess you could lower arts. He should be enhancing soonish.
Huh?
My blood's boiling!
I'll restore you!
Thank you. Don't hold back!
I don't think we can break.
My turn.
Reen has no CP. And he's not buffed up. Like, but I think our squad, I mean, I think breaking him actually doesn't seem that hard. But since it's so early before you really have like buffs and stuff up, it's a little difficult. I do think you still probably just go for this. I don't, because Reen has no CP.
Go up in flame! Fire! Now!
An opening! I'm up!
So, I mean, we want to ult with him. I mean, you may as well just go ahead and do it, right?
And
It's my turn!
What do I want to do with you? I think a speed buff's good.
Arcus, activate!
Oh, is that all? It reflected the all cancel?
Yeah!
That just got rid of his speed debuff. It didn't cancel him out
Now
of.
it's my turn.
I mean, this is a little weird. Wait. We can break you. We couldn't break you before you S-Crab, but we will be able to break you during this.
let's go! Radical
Now
design!
it's my turn. There!
I mean, we won't break you here, but like I think on our next, like probably our next round.
Burn!
Good luck!
Thanks!
My turn.
Like, we could... I mean, if this hits, you're broken.
Go up in flames, fire!
You little.
Yes.
It didn't delay him that much. What's your arts looking like? Still 2 turns? Now, we haven't done very much damage.
Let's go! Raging fire
Now it's my
formation!
turn. Arcus activate! I'm up!
Put Spirit Unification. This should cancel the burn, right?
Spirit unification! It's my turn!
It's 200 power, this is 250. You do get bonus damage for enemies in their broken state. I just feel like this doesn't actually do what it's supposed to do. Like, it says it hits 4 times, but it very clearly does not hit 4 times.
Roll! Helix trap!
Like, I don't know if that's like a change from the difficulty mod. Like, I don't know if that's something it would be able to do.
Yes!
Is like reduce the number of instances of damage it does.
Let's go! Ha!
They did get to go
How
again
about
instantly.
this?
3 times in a row. Oh, okay. So after he gets broken, maybe he does this by default? I mean, that's gonna one-shot us. We actually all live.
Thanks!
Oh, it dropped us to 200.
I'll treat you immediately!
Thank you.
Okay, so that's like a scripted
won't
thing, I
lose.
guess. Either when he drops to a certain HP or after he gets broken, he does that. I think we can recover. That's kind of neat. I'm actually not anti against that. Because we all get to go in time. You know what they say, put your own safety mask on first.
Arcus activate!
I can still fight!
And you're not burned. I think you whack. Smack.
My blade.
So we only have to drop into what, like
Calm as
30k?
still water.
I did it like this for the extra damage bonus.
Action slash! Fatal leaves!
At this rate,
You're fine. Oh yeah, because everyone else knows magic reflect. So yeah, that's not a magic attack. I was like a little mad when I saw him act 3 times in a row. Like I was kind of hiding it, but considering, I mean, I kind of like that idea of him like setting you to a low percentage, as long as he doesn't, since he doesn't instantly follow up. Because she's healing herself. I think you heal Ollie. Oliver's not burned.
Arcus activate! Ha! Yeah!
Pitiful.
Form up! Iron Will
Now it's my
formation!
turn. Arcus activate!
Get rain, coward.
Burn!
That's fine.
My turn.
Little annoying, but overall fine. You are healing Reen.
Let's go. Yes. Ha!
Yeah, we're maybe healing a little too
Thanks.
much.
Yeah.
Little lukewarm, but whatever.
My turn.
It's about the dumbest fucking thing you could have done.
Let's go. I'm going.
Granted, I'm actually not going to be able to crescent mirror in time. But do I care? I mean, I could just lower your arts. Because if we do this, we're going to lose Iron Will, though.
Dark blade. Please, now.
I'll see to this.
But okay, that's just arts. It doesn't give arts
I'm up.
defense anymore. I don't think you can kill me. I don't think you got the stones to kill Reen. I don't think you can do it.
Take this!
Okay, you are going to get it instantly. That's kind of scary.
Good luck.
Thanks.
You fool. You absolute fucking idiot. Okay, yeah, he didn't die. Well, you're gonna die to burn now. If you had died before the S-Scrap went off, would have been a little mad. This might trigger another enhance, though. Oh my god.
Sorry, everyone. My blood's boiling!
Yes.
Okay. I mean, we're halfway there. Whoa. We're halfway there in, like, more ways than one. I guess we're we're like 2/3 of the way to getting to the victory condition. Almost. Maybe like 3/5. I mean, we're just gonna S-Craft again. I don't know. I can't think of... I don't know, because I kind of hate using M as S-Craft because it feels so easy. But at the same time, the other alternative is so... You're so likely to die. I mean, there's another potential strat, which is proxy puppets as well.
Thanks.
Oh, you think you can instant cast it?
I'll restore you.
Oh, it doesn't matter
Yes.
because we just do this. And so then we get the free BP.
Leave it to me.
Well, it all cancels, but it won't all cancel us because we have Reflect up.
Arcus activate. Ha!
Not on my watch.
Time to turn up the heat.
So that means Elisa will get to keep her Super Reflect.
This one's a scorcher. Incandescent over.
I don't like that he's getting to go again instantly. He wouldn't double S-Craft, would he? He wouldn't triple S-Craft, would
Lukewarm,
he?
but
Leave it to
whatever.
me.
No, Reen only lives if he's arted down. We could Divine Song Macrest. That would maybe let him live. I feel like an arts down does more than an arts defense up, though. Just because of his own inflated stats, it's probably more effective. We could also just cancel him. But why do that?
Form up! Iron
Leave
Will
it to me.
formation!
Go up in flame fire!
Sometimes that's the problem with talking. Sometimes you just like
Yes.
you think of trying to like you focus on big braining something when it's just like, oh yeah, I could just do this. This heal sucks. Because of it, we can't Galleon Fort. Granted, you weren't at max HP anyway, so you weren't gonna do that much damage.
Arcus activate! I'm up!
And you did get all canceled. Because you had 3 turns of arts still? And we buffed you? But why did only you get all canceled and nobody else did? The world may never know. Well, I think you did. You got normally attacked, right?
There! Burn!
Sorry,
That sucks.
everyone.
Your enhance is gone.
Not in my watch!
My turn.
I mean, you can let Elisa get hit.
Let's go.
Let's go! Now it's my turn. Arcus activate! Yeah!
Punch him.
Thank you. I'll restore you.
Thank you. I'm up!
Like, I mean, you could just hit Rain. I dream of Rain getting punched in the face. Speed down. You're so mad at him for lowering your speed that you're
Yes.
still not gonna...
Arcus activate. It's my turn.
If you want to kill him,
Arcus
kill him.
activate.
Little lukewarm, but whatever.
Yeah.
He has magic reflect.
Take the...
Let's go!
Your speed's already lowered.
It's down!
It's mine. It's my turn.
Princey P, you haven't gone in about 8 years.
Arcus activate.
Little lukewarm,
Would you
but
like
whatever.
to
There.
discuss this?
Yes.
His art defense is buff, and this would double buff it. Let's try.
Flow! Elegant waltz!
Now it's my turn. Cut.
Take this!
Look at that fucking Omega tier.
Everyone.
Well, we had
It's
no
my
Iron
turn.
Will. That was probably the... I kind of forgot that we needed Iron Will as well. That was part of the key ingredient to the sauce, known as not getting one-shot.
Leave it to me. Arcus activate. Yeah.
Thanks! Burn!
And he really hates Emma.
Yeah. I'm going.
He's like, I was listening to all that bullshit in the Infernal Castle and you would just say some cryptic nonsense that didn't make any damn sense. You don't think I heard you?
Arcus activate. What? Sorry.
He really
Everyone?
hates Emma.
Let's go!
That's hilarious. We could S-craft. I don't... We're gonna play it completely safe, because I don't... We only lose if we throw, I think. He could enhance a third time, like right before he gets to his threshold, which could be scary, but... We're doing this for the BP,
Now!
not the damage.
It's mine.
Okay, the defense down
Leave it
there.
to me.
I don't know how you defense downed him, but thanks. Do you have Zephyr? You maybe have Zephyr. We gotta get some damage.
Arcus activate!
Leave it to me.
Because you can Thalos.
Let's go.
How about this?
Oh, fuck.
Ha!
Oh, wait, no. This is the HP one, right? That's not that big a deal.
Good luck.
Thanks!
Thank you. Why?
Ooh, that sucks.
There!
Is that actually...
I made a mistake.
I can still fight.
We did make a mistake.
Form up! Iron
It's
Will
my turn.
formation!
You're so close to being dead. Fuck, we basically, I think we just lost. I should have Raging Fired. Could Spirit Incense? Speed is still down. A lot, it's just gonna come up to Emma and how fast she can act. Anything that buffs strength and gives CP? I don't think so. It's only a 14 delay. It's freeze petrifying things. Could you instant? How? You can't instant heal.
Ha!
Burn!
It's my turn! Huh?
I'm up.
What's the exactly 30% of this? I put the number in wrong. 696 times 0.3. So we have to get him to 38.6. That's more than Ring could do with an S-Craft.
Thanks.
Little lukewarm, but whatever.
Thank you.
Well, here's the thing. We're gonna ult with Raindor because he's dead. He doesn't live. But I think we wanna, if we're gonna cast a spell first. God, this is so fucking risky.
Let's go! Raging Fire
It's
formation!
my turn!
So we do it like this. Lower defense, then ult. It won't do an amazing amount of damage because he's not strengthed up. It's still 200 CP and his defense will be down.
Don't hold back!
And we get the art support.
There!
That's actually big. Yeah, because that's a 0.5 multiplier. And it crit.
My blade, calm as still water.
Okay, so you just rest for a second, take a sip of the sauce.
Seventh slash! Fallen leaves!
Hell, he might even interrupt. He did. Oh no, we won. Don't fucking talk to me, McBurn. Now, unfortunately, that wasn't a first time win. We could have easily... I should have just S-Craft with Emma. But... I don't know. I had a feeling that he wasn't gonna use his ultimate until the last turn. I don't really know why. Or that he had like a second enhance on top of that would actually be his S-Craft. In hindsight, if we had just S-Craft with Emma, we probably could have beat him on our first try, because that fight doesn't seem that bad. Well, I mean, it is. We kind of... I mean, I don't know. I wish there was a better way to beat him. Or like a more consistent way than just using Emma. Or not only a more consistent way, but like I wish there was a way that was like it wasn't as easy as just use Emma, but it wasn't as convoluted as like make sure that you have a character that's stealthed up and then that character lives and then hope they're able to Thalos everyone else in time. And Because really, the fight isn't that hard. Aside from his S-Craft, and since Emma just nullifies his S-Craft, it's pretty easy. I think McBurn suffers like as like an enemy in the games from like his main gimmick is Burn, and Burn is just not that scary. But I mean, that's a fun sequence. The actual first fight was probably harder, but
Even better than I expected. Well done, Ashen Kid, little witch. The debaucherous prince and the other two weren't half bad either.
because I mean, I think Campanella is actually harder.
Yeah, I'm really feeling it now. What do you say we keep this dance going?
Good grief. Did you forget what we're even here for?
But that is a fun fight.
We were able to hold back his flames somehow.
I do like his super that drops you to 1 HP or 200 HP. That's kind of interesting. And the way it works with this burn is a neat mechanic. Like the way we kind of got like a little fucked there at the end because we were casting spells already.
But we won't be able to last much longer.
It's a neat idea, and one that I'm not completely against because it is the fight aside from that is super manageable.
He truly is a demon.
Even though it's a little nonsense, like that last bit where like 2 of our characters got one shot instantly because they were already casting spells, but
How did the Viscount fight this monster by himself?
NPC powers.
Reen, if this keeps up...
Yeah, I have no choice. Heed my call. Valor!
Whoopsie! Still can't let you do that.
A spiritual barrier?
So I feel like Valimar would be like, yo, shit's up. For some reason I can't sense Reen anymore, and he'd start flying over here at Mach 11.
This again!
Emma, can you break it? I can, but then I won't be able to hold back the fire.
Emma, were you holding back his fire? I feel like Elisa was doing most of the work there.
Enough waiting! Let's get on with it already!
I mean, Emma was doing work there. She was the one that survived at the end.
Bitten off more than you can chew, maybe. Thor's Class 7. You were better than I'd heard. But it seems like this is your limit. I suppose we'll need to wait for Abyss or the others to...
Oh yeah, that reminds me. How the hell is new Class 7 even supposed to get up here? Like, I feel like that Magic Knight would beat their ass.
They're not the only Class 7!
I don't know. I didn't mind it so much the first time it happened, but this is a little...
Whoa there!
Like, shut up. Go away.
Yuna! Kurt! And Muse!
Like, what are you...
Huh? The Black Rabbit.
Suck on this!
Alright, okay, I've got... Is it time for me to express my beef
Ash!
with this idea? You spend the entirety of Cold Steel 2 fucking fighting and clawing against everyone, and the game is just constantly like, oh, you're not ready yet. Oh, you can't fight these guys. There's no way you can stand up to them. Fucking new Class 7, a bunch of goddamn nobodies come in, and they're basically presented as being as equal as you. Like, Ash just got like a fucking clean-ass hit on McBurn. Like, why? Why are they as good as us?
Sorry for the wait, Instructor.
New Class 7 has arrived with backup.
We're here to rescue you! We managed to catch them off guard.
Oh man! Did that guy seriously go down in just one hit?
You all came!
I'm grateful, but this situation is much too...
It's dangerous here. Please get back.
Not bad at all. You've got some potential, Blondie.
Ah, shit.
Probably shouldn't think of him as human.
Is your dramatic entrance all done
I mean, they
now?
didn't really, but it's still kind of like the point, right? Like, they shouldn't even be able to, like, considering everything Class 7 goes through in the first two games, and at the end, they're still presented as not even being close to the same level as the Enforcers in the cutscenes. Having them be able to catch them off guard and, like, get clean hits and stuff just feels bad. Like, it feels super unearned.
I applaud your spirit, but that won't be enough.
Don't underestimate us.
We'll show you what the new Class 7 and the branch campus are capable of.
Beacon installation complete. Guidance systems
Oh,
online.
she's gonna fucking nuke him with Tita's satellite.
The wireless connection with the Dareflinger is complete too.
Well, come on, call him over already.
Tita, no! We're ready!
Understood.
She's gonna hit you with her orbital cannon. I recognize this track, kinda. I think part of it's... Like, I don't know if it's been played in the game already, or if it's just that, like, it's taking inspiration from a previous track.
Boost carrier ignite. 3, 2,
I guess so they are, like, little
1,
jetpacks.
0. Draken 2, liftoff.
I thought they look like thrusters.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
So this is the new technology Reinford and ZCF have been working on.
Fucking robots with jetpacks. I mean, it's cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Whoa!
It broke through the barrier!
These children certainly are impressive.
Instructor!
Oh, so they're children now, but when you want to fuck them...
Come on!
Oh, they're consenting adults. I see how it is, Oliver.
Now's your chance!
Got it! Heed my call! Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Acknowledged.
I'll come with you!
Come on now. For real?
I suppose we didn't take them seriously enough. But we've finally met the conditions now.
It's moving!
It looks different than it did yesterday.
It's all glowy.
Very astute. You see, it didn't have nearly enough mana stored up then. Today things are different, however. Why, it may even be able to use its armament.
It's been a while since I was in here last.
This opponent doesn't seem like it's going to go down easy. Are you sure you can defeat it?
Also, Reen, is that a bag of Cheetos down there?
It's smaller than the one I fought before,
Oh,
but
sorry,
it
I
seems
haven't
to
had a
have
chance
much
to
more
clean up.
mobility. I sense a strange flow of mana in this one. Let's observe it and proceed with caution.
Well, alright, we had our fun, now it's time for hell.
Understood, Reen.
Instructor, let me help!
Who are you?
I guess it's pointless to try and stop you, huh?
That's right. No way I'm sitting this out. I'm going to show you my cross-belt pride, no matter what! Huh? This is...
I had a feeling this would happen.
Indeed. This is a new power of your own making.
Oh, he told me about this. A spiritual link between the old and new Class 7 through the Divine Night.
Well, it's not really a new power, because it's like the same mechanic from the last game, but...
I can feel them all. Instructor Reen, Yuna, everyone.
Yes. This feeling reminds me of Clown Soleus.
Oh?
Damn it.
Oh no, it's making me feel!
An
My
undeniable
edge.
connection between the old and new Class 7. They're coming! Everyone, get back!
Let's go, Yuna!
You bet, instructor!
Okay, so we can pick whoever we want. Oh, Tina? So, who do we have? Well, I mean, I don't know what any of this shit does. That's kind of an issue. So, Blade Dance probably buffs your speed. Maybe also your speed and your strength. Crescent Shell probably gives you some sort of invulnerability or just a defense buff. Burst Drive would be an accelerate. And then you have Blessed Arrow and Lordly Flare. Alright, here's what you do. I'm gonna hope this gives me CP. Can you be my Gaius for me? Gaius hasn't been allowed to be in the game yet, but you could be our Gaius.
This'll be a tough fight. Be careful!
It's got big, oh, you're approaching me energy.
Let's go!
Look at him. Oh, you would like to fight?
All right!
Good job. Alright, that's cool.
My turn.
Alright, what do? You do give CP and minus HP, but you also give a... Okay, so you are Gaius. You're not as strong as Gaius was, but...
Chia!
Let's go!
That's not actually a... No, that is a craft.
There! Yeah! Sit! Now! An opening!
It's my turn!
That pose is something else.
Spirit!
My turn!
And then you give strength, art, speed. And that just does damage.
Yeah!
It's my turn! Take this! Wide open! It's mine!
You're fine, Reen.
An aerial attack! Counter with arts or guns!
Let's go!
What? I don't know what that means. I mean, I don't have any arts, so... Like, would using an art cancel him out? Or would it just do damage and then I'd die?
I got this. Chia!
Okay, it does knock him down.
Here I go! Take this! Our chance! It's mine!
It's my turn!
I mean, this could be going worse, I suppose.
Spirit! Very well. I'll assist.
Here I go! Spirit!
It's my turn. There! Sit!
All right! You can't escape! Fire!
You're fine.
I got this. Ha!
It's my turn.
And you charge,
Recharge!
and then she dies.
This is nothing.
Spirit!
Sure.
I mean, she does have a defense buff, so I guess it's good that she's the one getting smacked on.
Chia!
It's my turn!
He's probably about to start being really fucking annoying, I would guess. Because usually the way the Divine Knight fights normally
It's
work
my turn.
is they're actually like fairly okay for a while, and then they turn to absolute dog shit once they unlock their super attack. That's generally how they've worked in this game so far and in CS2.
There! Sit!
Here I go!
Is they start off fairly reasonable and you're like, oh, this is actually kind of okay, and then hell.
You can't escape! Fire!
My turn. I'll assist.
I mean, that's not that much
Here
damage.
it comes! Look out!
I'm up.
But this would be your super attack. We probably just want to block it.
It's my turn!
My turn.
Like, I don't know if I can cancel you out of it. Like, I feel like if I cancel you out of it, it's just, you're just gonna go again instantly anyway, so...
Spirit!
Okay, it does 10k. Yuna's still okay. Granted, having the items is a big boon.
Sit! Healing strike! Now!
Just one thing that we didn't really have access to
Very well.
the first time. Because we used them all. I mean, you technically could have had some, but like it was before you could buy them freely. And I used the default starter ones in the Panzer training fight because I thought it was like, oh, you're given 5, so you know, maybe you're supposed to use them. So you spirit.
All right!
Then
Here you go.
charge.
Let's go.
Then charge.
Recharge!
Sure.
Blast.
Ha!
It's my turn!
Lower
Can't
speed.
escape. Fire!
And break.
Good. Let's put an end to this.
By
My
put an
turn.
end, you mean get one attack in.
Spirit. Let's go.
Sit! Now! An opening!
I got this.
Feel like that didn't really accomplish anything.
Ha!
That did good
Let's go.
damage. And his defense is down, so if we get an unbalance, we will get to have a super finisher.
Yeah! Now!
Yuna, now.
Yes!
Okay, I think we're fine.
Get
This
back!
one's actually fairly okay. Granted, we would have probably lost if we hadn't been able to heal that one time.
Starbolt slash!
And we may still lose, you never know.
All right!
He still has 80k, which is kind of a lot. Because like, it's entirely possible what happens now is that we attack, and then we're not able to defend in time.
Yeah! Wide open! It's mine!
Very well. Huh. I'm up.
Okay, this would seal you at least.
Sit! Healing strike! Now! An opening!
Here I go! You can't escape!
Okay, you should be dead.
Sure.
Yeah!
Alright. I mean, that one's... I have no complaints.
We'll keep going for a brighter tomorrow!
The items, I think, are nice. I mean, you have to use resources to get them. You don't get them naturally, but they are incredibly strong. But that, I have no complaints.
Yeah, I did!
Nice.
We did it!
I just trusted that Buddy Boy was Gaius Jr., and he was Gaius Jr. But honestly, I mean, I felt like that was fine. It didn't even feel like it was that turtly of a fight. Because that's what a lot of the Divine Knights turn into, is either they're super RNG based, or they're like, you can't lose, it just takes 25
They
minutes.
did it.
Confirmed. The orbital engine has ceased functioning.
Oh, they were both amazing.
Like, that one was just all around solid.
Yes, they truly were.
He only used his super attack the one time compared to the last dude who used it literally every other turn.
Huh, not bad.
Yeah, we won thanks to everyone's help. Yours especially, Yuna.
I mean, the main thing that I think made it kind of easy was that flying attack, like how you can just cancel him out of it and negate his attack very easily. Like, you don't even have to commit CP like you do for normal impedes, and he just wasn't that fast.
I hope my pride shone through.
Well, I guess we were beat this time. I'm sure the professor won't like it, but it seems the experiment is over.
No big deal. It was expendable anyway. Anyway... Hey! Why don't you three come out of hiding already?
3.
What was that?
Wait a moment.
So we know about the one dude. Is possible... As I choke him on spit. It's possible he's working with Vita, but I don't know who the third person would be.
So you noticed after all.
Okay, so it is Vita. Is it really Zombie Crow?
Vita?
I really hate that idea.
The Azure Abyss.
I didn't realize she was here.
No, that's just another one of her projections.
Vita! I finally found you!
What are you up to?
An interesting outfit.
Well, hello there, Emma and Celine. It's good to see you again. The same for Reen, Black Rabbit, and the rest of you.
Where do you think she gets all them bracelets?
As for your highness and the new Class 7, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am the former diva of the Erebonian Opera House and the second Anguis of Ouroboros. The Azure Abyss, Vita Clotilde.
She's the missing diva?
I suppose no one would have thought to look for her here.
As for you, Campanella and McBurn, it's been half a year, maybe?
Yeah, since you got voted down and ran off on your own.
I guess she still considers herself part of Ouroboros, right? She introduced herself as an Anguis.
Tracking you down has been a real pain in the ass, you know.
I heard your familiar Grianos got taken out. Which means, in order to send this mirage, you would have to be close by.
They killed Grianos off screen? What? Is that allowed?
I won't deny it.
Statistically the best character according to my tier list?
Perhaps I'm in a bit of a pinch this time after all.
Vita! Why? Why didn't you come back to us after you left the society? You even gave grandmother her staff back!
I will remain loyal to my master until my dying breath. In that sense, I will never truly return to the village as a witch of the Hexen clan.
No!
Her master, the Grandmaster of Ouroboros.
That said, the situation has changed lately. There are some things I would like to tell you and grandmother. But putting that aside for now, since I've shown myself, don't you think it's only polite to step out of the shadows too?
Fair enough.
Huh?
What? When did he...
That orb.
Huh? Who's this masked weirdo? Dareflinger, are you getting this?
At least she said what we're all thinking.
What is this?
Another one from Ouroboros? No, judging from the way they're talking.
Instructor Toa, what's wrong?
So, I mean, you're definitely supposed to think it's Crow. I mean, there's no way they would really do that, right? It feels like...
It's nice to meet you all. I am called Azure Siegfried. I've come here today in lieu of the Chief of the Gnomes.
The fuck? You can't just say something. You can't just say something like that. Straight face in that voice. Okay, so are the gnomes the other faction? I can see that. They've mentioned the gnomes a few times.
The gnomes?
Aren't they the ones who created the Divine Knights alongside the ancestors of the Hexen clan?
In lieu of the chief?
They also make some cookies?
Finally, you show up again. After a year and a half. No.
So they're not working together.
Yours is a group that has been missing from history for hundreds of years.
What does she mean, hundreds of years?
The hell is going on right now?
It all seems like quite the tale.
Yeah, you did say 3. We're still missing someone.
The gnomes. One of the 2 groups that knows the truth of what happened 1,200 years ago. But this man before us is...
About time. Always thought losing you was a bit of a waste, but man, didn't expect you to show up again like this.
Oh, you've met him before. Anyway, you look great. You're everything I'd expect from an enemy of Ouroboros.
I had planned to simply introduce myself, but we can make this more interesting if you like, agents of Ouroboros.
Those weapons?
Sorry, but our experiment's been done for a while now.
Going at it anymore here is pointless. No need to stick around for cleanup either.
What's he doing?
Is this an illusion like before?
No! Be careful! Those are real flames this time!
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Huh, this heat is unreal!
The blazing demon indeed. His power is absurd.
Interesting.
Is the orb the 3rd person, or is someone else gonna show up? Oh no.
So yeah, we're done here for today.
Hey McBurn, if you take requests, could you melt it down even further so that the professor can't turn it into a boss next chapter? Please? Please?
We still gotta bag Miss Witch, too.
Something, why can only bad guys teleport?
That's right, I nearly forgot. Since I've got a big audience here, I can finally make my grand announcement. I am Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool.
Has he not introduced himself yet?
As the Grandmaster's representative, I hereby declare our plan to reclaim the Phantasmal Blaze is now in motion.
Okay.
They're crazy.
I'm glad I was able to witness such a unique scene.
Okay, so that's the orb. I feel like I recognize the voice. I don't know if it's just because of the voice actor, or...
There is no need for further observation. Fall back for now, Siegfried.
Understood.
Okay, so the orb is the 3rd person.
You 3? So that's what he meant.
Was that the chief of the gnomes? That voice, it sounded familiar.
Huh?
Well, putting that man aside, I think I like you. Might I call you Sieg?
No, that name's taken.
Huh. Do as you like.
Okay, he does have his own blue Divine Knight.
There's another one?
But it's different from the Divine Knight that showed up in Sutherland.
Ashen Awakener, Class VII of Thors. Your performance earlier wasn't bad,
but you're still a long way from being able to join in on our battle. You'd better brush up your skills before next time. Wait!
I mean, that's it. I mean, there's questions, of course.
Rean?
What's going on?
I suppose I should be excusing myself now. If I wait around here any longer, I'm sure to be caught.
Wait! Vida! After seeing all of that, you're just going to leave without saying anything?
She's an Ouroboros member, of course she is.
If you're being chased by Ouroboros, we can help you and...
You don't need to worry about me. I already have people helping me. Also, cryptids and magic knights shouldn't appear in this land again for some time. I've disposed of the pleroma grass that appeared.
What?
But don't forget, the story has already begun. The true story. The one whose ending I failed to change.
Why can't you just talk like a normal damn person?
The fairy tale that tells of the end of Erebonia, Crossbell, the entire world. Be careful, Emma, Rean, and everyone in Class 7.
Afterwards. Word's doing a lot of work there. I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't really have to, because I mean, I feel like there was a lot of words that didn't really say anything there. And we've learned about the gnomes and that they're a faction that's actually in play, so they're the opposing faction of Ouroboros, it seems like. I mean, there's the Siegfried dude being Crow, which I don't really... I mean, I assume it's not actually Crow. Maybe it's just something that's like made in his image, possibly. Like, it could be that Siegfried's not like a real boy. And maybe just something that's in Crow's image to let him control the Divine Knight easier. Like, as he's like supposed to be like a successor. I don't know. Like, maybe having Siegfried made in Crow's image would make control, like, taking over the Divine Knight easier or something. I don't know. I really hope it's not Zombie Crow. What did they say there? The instructors of the brand campus came rushing from the tower from the Derflinger. With their help, the Society's archaeos and the infecting Stargazer's tower were cleared out in no time. However, the Flying Ion had been reduced to a melted heap of scrap. Because of this, determining the nature of the Society's experiments proved far too difficult. Then...
Rean, was that?
I have no idea. But we should know better than anyone that it would be impossible.
Now, there was the line from Altina about recognizing the voice. It could be that the gnomes are associated with the black factory that she's from, which makes sense. Which that would mean if Osborn has control over that factory, that he and the gnomes are working together. Fucking gnomes. Gotta take a bit to use that word seriously, just because of the connotation one has when you see the word gnome.
That's true. Yes.
We were all there for the burial.
Are you alright, Elisa? You seem like you're in a daze. Oh, I'm fine. I think my brain has just gone numb after everything that happened.
Elisa, are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. What about you, Emma?
That's right. You were finally able to see her, but...
No, I'm okay. I'm just glad I was finally able to see your face after such a long time. More importantly, we can see a little more of the big picture now than we could before. It seems to be related to all of our futures somehow.
Yeah. The true story. The fairy tale that tells of the end? Puzzling words indeed.
Man, we pulled out all the stops to help, but even then, we barely made it through.
Yes. As things escalate, it's becoming clearer and clearer that we're in over our heads.
Hey now, what's with all the long faces?
That's right. Stand tall, everyone.
Well, as tall as you can.
Huh?
Quite so. Were it not for your aid, we never would have been able to bring things to a conclusion.
Yeah, your timing was perfect.
And I'm glad to see you were able to make such good use of the equipment I gave you.
Yes, and it's thanks to you breaking the barrier that Reen was able to call Valimar.
Well, when you put it that way, I guess they can be a little proud.
I mean, I'm just saying, they accomplished more in that cutscene than, like, Class 7 ever did in CS1 and 2. I mean, that's not really true, but, like, they looked cooler in that cutscene than Class 7 did in the entirety of CS1 and 2 in their cutscenes.
Ah. Thanks to you, I was able to fulfill my orders. Yuna, Kurt, Altina, you too, Ash and Muse. You all did a great job.
But the members of the new Class 7 were the real stars of the show.
Yuna was the one who worked the hardest.
Agreed. You and Instructor Reen fighting that Ion was a sight to behold, Yuna.
I was just trying to keep up with him the whole time.
Yeah, she didn't die like you, Kurt.
There's no need to be humble.
Kurt spent his half of the Iron fight sleeping while Reen very slowly chipped it down.
It was clear to me that you put everything you had into that battle. The skills you learned from the police academy, your hard work at the branch campus, and all of your thoughts and wishes for your homeland.
But need to remind you that Lloyd was able to beat up one of those without using a mech, so you're definitely not even close.
Thank you, Yuna. You showed me the true pride of Crossbell.
Of course, Instructor!
So thinking back, the name of the chapter definitely should have been The Pride of Crossbell. Not Conflict in Crossbell, which is kind of like uninspired. You know, The Pride of Crossbell, Crossbell's Pride, something along those lines, instead of, you know, Conflict in Crossbell, which is just a little boring.
To be seen off by the royal family is truly more than we deserve.
Oh, don't concern yourself.
I guess we'll push through until we get to our actual end of chapter save. Let's make this video a little long.
Considering what you all accomplished this time, we're in your debt.
Oh, Your Highness.
As usual, she knows how to please a crowd.
If we had more time, I would have liked to introduce you to those who were trapped in Michelin.
No, we can't do that yet. You gotta keep the suspense.
They have all been freed, I trust.
Yes, of course.
I was able to contact Noel, Chief Sergei, and Dudley.
I mean, don't think I'm gonna forgive you. I mean, I know you're just doing your job, Major Michael, but, you know. We will remember this action.
They say Ellie and Speaker McDowell have returned safely to the city.
I see.
What a relief.
Oh, Ellie. I've met her before.
I mean, no you haven't, but yes, maybe you have.
You said you were going to see her after this, right, Elisa? That's right. We're planning to discuss economic and technological policies. I've heard a lot of rumors about her, but this will be my first time actually meeting her, so I'm pretty excited.
I can see the two of you getting along real well.
Based on what I've heard, she seems to have a number of hobbies, much like yourself.
What's that even supposed to mean?
I'm glad to see you've recovered, Sharon.
Yeah, me too. It seems like your burns weren't very severe.
My recovery is due to the thorough care the doctors at St. Ursula gave me. I'm terribly sorry I was unable to be of use to everyone at such a crucial time.
Don't worry about it.
Gosh, I already told you, it's fine. Anyway, it seems like Ouroboros has their own weird drama going on.
Indeed. The second Anguis is being pursued, and the Phantom Thief kept away.
Yes.
I mean, did Blue Blanc really ever do that much, if we're being honest?
I guess we'll need to look into what's going on with them a bit more.
Are you sure about this, Emma? Is it really okay for Celine to come with us now?
Oh, shit.
I should be fine by myself for a while.
That aside, you need to figure out how to get that power of yours under control. But don't worry, I'll train you.
Okay, so that's gonna be our explanation for how we have Spirit Unification available.
Alright, thank you.
Honestly, I don't think Spirit Unification is very good. Like, since the crafts you get don't feel that much stronger. I mean, it's still strong. Just because, I mean, if only just for the status nullification, like being immune to statuses for 3 turns is quite strong, on top of, you know, the buffs, but I don't know, it doesn't feel nearly as impactful as it did in CS2, which is good and bad, because on one hand, I kind of feel like I could maybe use it more, because it doesn't really feel that OP, but on the other hand, it actually almost feels more like I don't even know if I want to use it.
Take care. Let me know if anything comes up.
Especially with how strong 200 CPS crafts are now.
I will. Celine, please take good care of Reen.
Or they just feel stronger than they were in CS1 and 2's difficulty mod? I don't know, maybe it's just in my head. Maybe they always were strong.
Yeah, just be careful.
I think part of it's also just because it feels so much easier to get CP.
You're going to stay in Crossbell for a while, right, Machias?
Yeah, this is where the real inspection work starts.
The real inspection starts here.
I probably need to have a talk with my father as well. And finally, I want to speak with Governor General Rufus about Eustace.
I see.
No matter what you say, you two are close, aren't you?
Oh man, we get Eustace the next chapter? That's exciting.
I'm only doing him a favor now so I can rub it in his face later.
Yeah, because we get Eustace, Gaius, and... Well, we also get Sarah and Milliam, right? Because they were in the flash forward.
It went by so quickly.
Yeah, but we'll see each other again before long.
Now that's a squad that's exciting. I mean, Eustace, good character. Sarah, I mean, I like Sarah despite the, you know, horny bait at times. Then Milliam and Gaius, I don't know. I mean, Gaius I still feel like is like maybe the least developed character of Class 7, so I don't, maybe he'll get something in that regard.
You're going to stay in Crossbell for a few days too, right, Elisa?
Because I mean, I like Gaius' character, I just feel like they don't really do anything with him.
Yeah, I'm thinking about heading back with Mother. There are a lot of things I want to ask her about. Those railway cannons, for example.
My lady.
I see.
Don't worry, after all, I'm the manager in charge of the development division. Let's each do our part in a way that only Class 7 can. I'm sure this will help us fulfill our promise, too.
Elisa. You're right.
Yes.
Yeah, this is where we need to push through.
Now, also, if you guys could send us like 50% of your paychecks to our bank account for Class 7 stuff, that'd be great. Can we start a GoFundMe for Reen?
I don't know just how much more assistance I'll be able to give, but I intend to fight to the end, in my own way. Also, you have my thanks for going along with the selfish wishes of the wandering bard Olivier Lenheim.
And what if you just shot Osborne in the face next time you're in the Capitol? Could you do that for us, Oliver?
We have a lot to thank you for, too.
It's not illegal if the prince does it.
You built the framework for Class 7.
and we'd like to continue it in our own way.
I'm glad to hear it. I look forward to seeing what all of you accomplish. As for the members of the new Class 7, I'm glad I was able to meet you. I feel the stirrings of a new wind from you all, different from your predecessors. Please keep giving it your all. You as well, Tita.
Yes!
You honor us.
Understood.
We'll do our best.
Reen, everyone, please stay safe. This visit made me realize a great many things. Much like all of you, I don't intend to give up either.
Princess Alphen.
It's very reassuring to hear that.
But that aside, I'm dying to find out whether Reen is going to invite me to dance at the summer festival.
You got like 4 lines before you turn horny again?
Huh? Asking the princess to dance at the summer festival? That means...
It means one day, he might end up as more than just the princess's dance partner.
Cringe. Cringe.
Instructor.
Is that how it is?
No, I'm sure Her Highness is just kidding. Right?
Who knows? That's quite enough playing around. You're overreacting too, Reen. Alisa, Emma, Machias, thank you so much for helping my brother. As his sister, I'm truly happy to see your bonds with him have grown even stronger.
Elise.
Thank you, too.
You really have grown so much since I last saw you, Elise.
We have to make sure we don't get left in her dust.
Alas, it's true. It really is no fun teasing her lately.
But that makes catching her with her guard down all the sweeter.
Why can't you people just be normal?
Oh. Also, everyone from the branch campus. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to properly greet you.
Well, you say everyone from the branch campus, but really you mean, you know, a few people more than the others?
But I'm planning to visit your campus sometime and say hello.
Absolutely not. You're not allowed. No. You may not come.
Oh, really?
Reen, you gotta get a restraining order.
You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, more than welcome.
I wish to make amends, so I'll be waiting for you.
Make amends for what, exactly?
We've already talked about it, Kurt. She, like, kidnapped her that one time. No big.
Man, they sure do remind me of our group, huh?
Yes, I'm a little envious, but I still believe we can get back what we've lost.
Of course. Let's keep working at it, Teotot.
If you say so, Randy.
I'll see you two later. Say hi to Mom and Dad for me.
Sweet, we never actually got to see
I'll send
Yuna's
lots
dad.
of letters. So be good and take care. Okay?
Okay. See you later, Yuna! Bye-bye, Cardinali!
We'll see you again sometime.
Farewell.
Alright, you're gonna have to fight your way through all the monsters if you want to get back home, kid. See ya.
Are you sure it's alright for you to come back with us? Shouldn't you stay in Crossbell?
Yeah. I was appointed to the branch campus because of a recommendation from the Governor General. I know the real reason behind it, so I'd been dodging it. But, once I heard Shirley and the Red Constellation were creeping around in the Empire, I felt like I had no choice but to accept.
What an awful thing to have happen.
The Governor General was trying to send you as far away as possible so you couldn't interfere.
I mean, he knows who to be scared of.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because, I mean, a couple loads of burning rage from the Lloyd-Randy duo.
But maybe it was the right thing to do anyway.
Huh?
Both on the surface and behind the scenes, Crossbell's mixed up in everything that's about to go down in Erebonia. So, I might as well give some covering fire. From way over in the Empire in a little town called Leaves, while I keep the students there in line.
Randy, I have a feeling the students don't respect you at all, because all you do is you just, like, give your mech over to Ash. Also, unit eavesdropping back there?
I'm glad. It's the same with me.
Oh, she's actually participating. I thought she was just casually eavesdropping.
Just like Randy said, if something happens to Erebonia, Crossbell will get dragged into it too. So for my family's sake, and the sake of everyone else in Crossbell, I decided to protect my home. In a different way from Lloyd and the others. And now, I feel like maybe there's a future. Where people from both Crossbell and Erebonia can laugh together as friends.
Now I'm really, really glad.
I mean, a good first step would be, you know, not military occupying their country.
I see. You're certainly impressive.
Compared to the way you were the other day, you're a completely different person now.
You're gonna make something of yourself, Uni. I can tell.
Hey, are you all just making fun of me?
Meow. You're too good at this.
Huh? Is that... Yuna! Randy! Rain!
Huh?
Is a rock. Oh...
Oh!
That's...
The Divine Blade of Wind, too.
Guess they were able to break out of the birdcage, huh?
Got a big smile on the face. Lloyd... Lloyd looks, I don't know, like a slightly longer hair. He's got even more anime energy. That's a great way to end the chapter. I gotta throw some respect there.
Your rank has increased.
Where's my Meowster?
Here's your reward.
Revolution. What was Revolution? Wasn't it kind of good? I can't remember.
The top score.
Oh.
Excellent.
I'm surprised. So I guess we didn't lose AP for not doing the Panzer Soldat thing? Did well against McBurn. Thanks. Did well against Campanella. Tito, thank you. Gift from Monk. Look at that. We're friends with Kurt. Nope. Go away. $6,000 Mira. Not really worth it when you think about it. All right, that'll be it for this video. So that's chapter 2 in the bag. Overall, I enjoyed it. My only real issue with it is that it is a little formulaic in the sense that, like, it basically plays out exactly the same as Chapter 1. Like, even coming down to, like, the kids come in to try and quote-unquote save you, then Aeon like basically everything about the chapter played out the exact same as Chapter 1. You know, you had people show up at the end after you fought the Aeon and then introduce themselves and everything. You had, like, Ouroboros attacks at the end of day 1 of the special ops missions. So that's, I guess, the main issue, is that it was very predictable in that sense. But overall, I mean, it was enjoyable. I liked the climax, even though the Campanella McBurn fight was nowhere near as bad as the Shirley Duvally fight. Which on one hand you might think is like a positive, but I didn't really have to. I mean, we had to suffer in this chapter, but it was more against the Magic Knights, which are bad suffering, not fun suffering. Like, Shirley was fun suffering. All the Magic Knight fights are not fun suffering. And granted, McBurn would have been much more suffering if we hadn't have used Emma's ultimate. So we did kind of take the easy way out there, so I maybe shouldn't complain about it being too easy, but I was a little surprised by how manageable the McBurn fight was. Like, both the Campanella McBurn fight and then the second McBurn fight. But I mean, we had more trouble with, like, most of the random Magic Knights than we did those two fights. I don't think there's anything else to mention really quick. I definitely liked the little cameo with Lloyd and Arios and Kia at the end there. That was nice. I enjoyed that. With Lloyd giving us big anime energy there with his, I don't know, something about, like, the way he was posed and his, like, slightly longer hair is kind of humorous to me. But we'll move on to Chapter 3 and next time. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys. Alright, so I'm a liar, as you can see, because this obviously isn't the end of the video. And if you're wondering why we're watching the McBurn fight again, it's because after beating the McBurn fight, I felt a little bad about beating it via Emma ult, because, I mean, it just completely trivializes the fight and makes it, like, way too easy, considering the fight is already not that hard, in comparison to, like, how it feels like it should be a hard fight. So I went back, I guess probably about a week or so ago, like, a decent bit after having beaten it, and decided to, like, I think over the weekend or last weekend, I couldn't really record, but I still wanted to play the game some, so I came back and attempted to beat McBurn without using Emma's S-Craft, and I've actually done it twice, because the first time, the first win did not get recorded, because I was recording, and then I stopped recording to delete some of the junk footage that, like, when we weren't really accomplishing anything, because I was trying out a few different strats. Like, originally I was trying to use, like have just let everyone die and then switch in Machias to Seraphic Ring, but that shit don't work, because once McBurn is enhanced with his extra speed buff that you can't cancel out. Because, like, the real reason I think Emma ult completely destroys this fight, like, makes it way too easy, is that the reflect of the all cancel makes him lose his speed buff, so his enhance is no longer scary. Because really, that's the main reason the McBurn fight is super easy, is just because you can, like, double speed down him, or triple speed down him, and then he just can't do anything. That and arts down. I never really consciously noticed this during our real wins, but, like, all of his attacks are art-based, so Emma just completely destroys the fight with her arts down craft. Because everything he does is arts-based, I believe. Which, I mean, like, I should have known, but I guess for some reason I didn't consciously think that his auto attacks are also art-based. But I guess, I don't know if the all-cancel, I mean, I guess the all-cancel attack is arts-based. You can't really confirm it, because it pierces reflect, because it all-cancels. But I would assume it's art-based. Everything else is, you know, it seems just as arty as everything else. But getting off topic. Basically, and the key to the fight is just use Hollow Sphere right before he enhances, preferably on, like, Elisa. Like, it didn't happen in this run, but the thing I found the most success with was having her S-Craft, and then stealth her right before he enhances. That way she won't act during his enhance, and he will just burn through it by acting over and over again because he can't actually target anything. And that's important because it gets rid of the speed debuff, and it lets you read... it gets rid of his speed buff and lets you immediately, like, re-debuff him if you can. It's still a little, like, dicey just because, like, rezzing people can be kind of hard, but... And so there's definitely some luck based there, but it's fairly consistent. I've actually beaten him, I guess, twice in a row without using Emma's S-Craft, because after I recorded the original, or I didn't record the original win, I was like, okay, well, I'll just like at least say that I did it and just do that. I wasn't planning on redoing it, but then I was kind of bored one day and I was like, well, we can just like run it back. And then we beat it on I beat it on the first try, like this very first attempt here that you're seeing here. So that was, so like the fight is actually fairly consistent, so it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be without using Emma ult. So in the future, we're not going to use Emma ult at all, unless, I mean, I just feel like I'm absolutely forced to, but because one of the things that, while the one-shots from S-Crafts are annoying, the difficulty mod in particular with the addition of like Hollow Sphere as a spell makes it, there's so many more ways to get around S-Crafts. Like, you know, you have proxy puppets that you can freely buy, you've got Shining, you've got Seraphic Ring. Now, I don't know how, I feel like, I don't know if it's in my head or if Seraphic Ring actually does have a longer delay than other spells. Like, because I feel like when I use a Spirit Incense, the delay from rezzing doesn't feel like it's as long. Anytime I cast Seraphic Ring, nobody ever got to go again before they died. Even like Reen, who's like super fast. Like, he always just instantly, like, he would never make it through. Because McBurn would get, like, literally 30 attacks in a row. But, I mean, I didn't really intend to talk through this entire footage, but, I mean, I guess I will. Because there's, like, 3 minutes left, because I'm kind of watching it in the background as well. So it's not really enough time to, like, fast forward it anymore. So I guess I'll just kind of keep talking over it. Since we didn't do it on screen. But I don't know if I mentioned it, but also I didn't really consciously realize this in the original fight, but like Arts Down works for all of his stuff. Well, except for I guess his all cancel. I feel like have I said this already? I don't know. But you know, his all cancel, I assume it's magic based as well, but you can't really confirm it since it pierces magic reflect. Like right here, for example, it was just we were able to stealth Reen instead of Elisa, and then he just goes like 6 times in a row, and he can't actually do anything, and he loses his speed debuff. I think we got like really lucky here with like a Thalos or something, because like the recovery period still has some luck, but it's not that bad. Yeah, use a Spirit Incense. That's what it was, and I was more free able to use those since I knew this wasn't like a playthrough I had to continue, but yeah, the Spirit Instances help as well, like, since they're fairly easy to, like, you can technically like, grind for them via fishing, I think. But I haven't really done that. Because this is being recorded, like, you know, a couple weeks after this video, because I think I'm on, like, part 80 right now, for instance. And I would like to record more, but I'm kind of, like, sick. And I'm feeling better today, so I might be able to record a little bit, but, like, yesterday and the day before that, I did not record a single damn thing. Because I felt pretty bad, but I don't think there's really too much here else to say. The main thing that's kind of annoying about the fight is just the way his art attack will one-shot you unless you have his arts down. And they have to be like medium down for him to not one-shot you. And if he targets Elisa or Emma, it'll still one-shot you unless you have him like all the way down, I think. But yeah, I mean, that's the fight. We've made it through the second S-Craft at this point, so it's really just like a matter of like slowly whittling him down. But main thing is Hollow Spear, really strong. Definitely we'll probably be using that as how we beat S-Crafts in the future. That or potentially Brave Orders, like since we didn't have Ebencrest for this fight, but I assume we'll have it for... Well, I guess we probably won't have it for future fights. I don't know. I haven't gotten to the section where you get Class 7 yet for Chapter 3. Or like, you know, old Class 7. I'm like midway through. Or I'm like towards the end of that first day of Chapter 3 currently. In this video, like, just to kind of give an idea of the backlog, which is a little bit smaller now just because I haven't recorded any for the last 2 days and probably won't record more than like 1 video today, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking now. See ya. For the last, I'll just let the last couple minutes, or last like minute or so of the footage play out in silence. The McBurn fight, a little too easy. I don't really know what I would change. Oh, one thing I guess I should mention that one thing I kind of wish Emma ult, like, I wish it wasn't in the game because, well, it's not that I wish it wasn't in the game because it's fine that it exists. I do find it, like, kind of, like, uninteresting as a concept. Especially in this game where, like, there are so many different ways to survive S-Crafts, especially in vanilla where, like, damage reduction's a lot stronger from the Brave Orders, but like, I think it should apply a shielded region instead of just, like, a flat shield. Because, like, the real problem with Emma ult is that since all S-Crafts are, like, scripted now, which is a good change, I do like it overall, it does make her shield way too strong because you don't even have to think about it. Like you did in, Sky and Zero and Azure. Where at the very least, like, yes, Kevin and Tio's ultimates were, like, super OP, but since S-Crafts are unpredictable, you kind of, there was a bit of, like, risk involved with, like, if you use your S-Craft too early to get your shield up, then you potentially can get destroyed if they pop your shields and then S-Craft. So there was, like, some risk involved there, but now that they're all scripted, you don't have that, but, it should be like you know, the way CP region works, where it applies the region before you, but you don't actually get the region until the next time you take an action. That's the way Emma's shield should work. Is that way you have to at least plan ahead somewhat, which works as well considering S-Crafts are way more scripted now since they always happen at like the same essential HP threshold and they do that little, like, you know, they enhance first before they do it. That would be kind of a neat way to make it not quite as broken. So that you couldn't, like, there was at least some, like, strategy involved besides just, popping it right before they do their scripted S-Craft, but, yeah, that's all I got to say. Let's end this video, because I think it's, like, gonna be even longer now. I think the base video is already, like, 90 minutes, but yeah, the McBurn fight, it's okay. It's definitely way more interesting not using Emma ult, and I wish I'd done it normally, but I'm glad I went back and did it, twice. The real problem, though, is that the McBurn Campy fight beforehand is actually, like, I think still harder, just because Campanella is so goddamn annoying. But alrighty, this is the real end of the video. I'm McBurn87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.